whole situation is revolving around Arafa. Is that what it is?
It's not revolving around Arafa. It's revolving around the fact that I'm being looked at as a crazy ass motherfucker, and I'm here smiling and shining teeth with people that don't really fuck with me.
The streets are not for everyone. That's why they made sidewalks.
I just want to make it right for myself by apologizing.
Tutu's apology was fake ass. Forget that word. You can never take them back. Good thing she's a strong woman, because like you get messages like that, someone can commit suicide.
So in all honesty, if I'm just trying to be frank and very honest, Arafa, you a snake, you a rat. Thank God say no be me, cause this one, oh, thank God I'm taking university for the moment.
Okay. Help me out, guys. Help me out, guys. Why do I still feel like something is still not really adding up with this beef on the Real Housewives of Abuja? Yeah, I'm referring to the beef between Tutupie and Comfort. And then there's also Arafa and Comfort. And you see, I'm asking this question because whilst we are keeping up with the show on Showmax, on the outside, I see all the other women, with the exception of Comfort, you know, having a good time, you know, hanging out together, doing pictures together, doing videos together. And I'm wondering, like, okay, things are still not really adding up. Nothing is really adding up, because what exactly is the explanation for all of that vile words, all of that disgusting vile, for all of that anger, all of that hate, all of that bitterness that Tutupie spilled and directed at Comfort on the general WhatsApp group? What was all of that? Guys, what is the justification for that? Because I am lost. See, I was watching this particular, is this episode 8 of the show? And oh my God, I felt like exploding. My head was on fire. Guys, I was lost. I was speechless. I just did not know what to say. Oh my God! What exactly did Comfort do to Tutupie? Because hey, I don't want to accept. I still can't believe that it's about the talk. A conversation that she did not even have context for. She just heard something and boom, she lost her head, she got upset. I mean, guys, did you read those WhatsApp messages? Did you see? Oh my God. I mean, listen, I'm adult enough to know, to understand that people handle issues, situations differently. I know that people handle, you know, anger, hurt, pain differently. Some people would rather talk it out, trash things out. Some people would rather, you know, stay cool, stay chilled, and then just, you know, allow the pent-up emotions to just release, you know, naturally. While some other people would want to ensure that they really met out hurt and pain to the people that got them angry. And you see, that third one, that was exactly what Tutupie did on this particular episode of The Real Housewives of Abuja. Because guys, see, I'm wondering why, but I still do not have the answer to that question. Tutupie, why? Oh my God, guys, oh my God. And then for Arafa is the instigator of this season. And I must give it to Comfort for exuding and displaying so much level of maturity, of emotional intelligence in the face of all that bullshit. Guys, with that type of message, all that vile messages on WhatsApp, oh, it even came with a threat to sue Comfort for defamation of character on national television. Guys, I still maintain that there's a lot that meets the eyes about this whole beef that Tutupie has against Comfort, because what I saw in this particular episode is still not adding up, Annie, according to Princess. Anyways, talking about Princess gave the energy that was needed for this particular episode. And I cannot wait to share every single detail with each and every single one of you. So please make sure you watch to the end of this video because there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to analyze, dissect, all right? And as usual, I would urge you all to please go ahead and share with me your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and you're all especially welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Glory Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory, and I am the girl with the tea. Quick reminder, tomorrow is Saturday. For those of you that are lovers of Big Brother Titans, please make sure you come through for our Saturday YouTube live stream. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to catch up on. So please do not miss out. All right, I am reserving a special slot for you tomorrow. Okay, now quickly, let's proceed into the details of this conversation. Now, I think it's safe to say that that particular confrontation that we all had been waiting for, you know, between Tutupie and Comfort from the episode 1 of this particular season of the Real Housewives of Abuja, all of that particularly happened on this episode. It's just a lot of them say, I did not say, them say. But before we get into the actual confrontation, the actual drama, take it from the top, all right? So from the start of this particular episode, it was OJ, Posharella, and Comfort meeting up for lunch, I think, and just trying to get to know each other better. So they were asking each other questions, you know, throwing jokes here and there, laughing, having a good time, trying to get to know each other. But there was something that OJ kept on doing. Now, from the episode 1 of the show, you all will agree with me that OJ obviously has always called herself the Minister of Happiness, right? And she's always sink talking, if you know what I mean. She's always, oh, hi, Comfort, you know that I was. She's always sink talking. And I'm going to be frank with you all, sometimes it gets boring because it's like, girl, don't you have words? Like, use your words. Like, use your talking voice. We don't always have to hear you sing. You know, sometimes it gets boring. But then, interesting thing is, in the course of her and Comfort trying to get to know each other, it felt like it wasn't really working well. For Comfort, it felt like OJ was kind of holding back on her true personality because she had noticed that for every time the women come together, OJ is always coming with a different personality. Today she's like this, the other day she's like that. If you all recall the day, you know, the particular episode where this whole gist about Tutupie started, Tutupie being an alcoholic, it was actually OJ Posharella that started that conversation in that gathering when the ladies went to play, is it ping ball or whatever they call it? Yeah. So Comfort has actually noticed that about OJ. And for her, a major concern is if someone has multiple personalities, at what point do they get to see the real personality? In other words, she feels like, you know, OJ is just holding back and not really showing who she truly is. And guys, I'm not going to lie to you, I totally feel the same way because I'm like, nah, you cannot 1 minute you gossip about someone and then the next minute you're calling yourself the Minister of Happiness. If you really want to be the Minister of Happiness, then you do not rumor mong, right? You do not engage in rumor mongering. You do not gossip about people. You would want to throw positivity all around, right? Whilst Comfort is thinking about all of that, you know, and expressing that during her confessionals, OJ on the other hand also has her reservations about being friends eventually with Comfort. She is kind of skeptical, you know, about if she and Comfort will be friends. For her, she'll see. And guys, I have a very strong feeling that it's going to be kind of difficult for Comfort and OJ to be very good friends. The reason being that I feel like OJ is kind of pretending. Yeah. Comfort, on the other hand, does not know how to pretend. Comfort is a straight shooter. She's a straight talker. She's very, very blunt. She does not know how to hide the truth. Whilst OJ, as I said, I feel like she's pretending and I feel like she's really hiding a lot about herself that she does not want these other women to know. I feel like she came onto the show with a certain script about herself, you know, with a certain narrative that she wants to continue painting for as long as she is on the franchise. So I don't know what you all think about that, but please go ahead and share with me your thoughts in the comment section below. Moving on to the next scene where all the drama finally erupted. Yes, Samantha's fashion house. Yes, she had invited all the ladies coupled with 1 or 2 or more of her friends to and hosted them to a mini runway show, you know, displaying her collection of clothes, just basically marketing what she does to the women. And I must confess, Samantha is really talented. Her designs are beautiful, and Princess was actually rocking one of them proudly, so yes, and giving Samantha all the support that she needs. Tutupie walked in with a swollen face, not literally now, but with a swollen face, ready and spoiling for a fight with Comfort. Comfort came in, everybody came in. It was beautiful. The kids' runway show, beautiful. Princess, as usual, a ball of energy, was busy hyping up her son. The shades was already flying here and there between, you know, Tutupie and Princess and every other person. Tutupie was already, you know, referring to Arafa's outfit as, what was that again? She said Arafa walked in looking like disco light. Guys, let me just quickly put this aside, yeah? You know, in as much as Tutupie can be very annoying on the show, I kind of like her mouth. She has a very, very terrible mouth. Like, the shades that she throws there, oh my God, it's a lot. She can throw shades for Africa. But anyways, the show went smoothly. It was beautiful to see, especially what Samantha was wearing. I would really love to have that in my own collection. I totally loved that coat that she was wearing. It looked really, really classy. I loved it. But then it was time for Samantha to, you know, walk the ladies through her pieces. And Comfort, who had noticed all along that Tutupie was sort of giving her attitude and kind of, you know, giving her this frowny face, decided to walk aside with Tutupie for a brief conversation to know what was going on with her. And that was where Tutupie started ranting and raving. You said this, you said that. Guys, from all what Tutupie was saying, it was still shocking somehow that it all still backtracked to the staycation event, Tutupie's staycation that happened in, I think, episode 3. I think episode 3. It all still went all the way back to that staycation, the outing that Samantha and Tutupie had, you know, where Tutupie and Samantha came back tipsy and high, yes. And apparently they had probably smoked weed or probably smoked some other things, intoxicants, that had actually set their heads very, very high. According to Tutupie, she was lit. And ladies and gentlemen, you and I know that when people say that they are lit, they are not just lit on alcohol. They're actually lit on other things. And weed could be one of it. Yeah. So that was the conversation. Oh, Tutupie was accusing Comfort that, oh, Arafa had told her that Comfort has said that she had no moral or mental compass to judge Arafa, that she herself is an alcoholic, and then she cannot judge Arafa. Like, guys, I'm sorry to say, but the way it came out, it was kind of confusing. I was wondering, like, okay, I don't get it. Now, Comfort, on the other hand, was saying that, no, I didn't say you lacked the mental compass. It was something that was said in an entirely different context, not the way you are putting it. Now, Tutupie was not paying attention. Tutupie was just going on and on. And then Comfort went like, okay, you know what? Let's call Arafa so that she can repeat what I said. Arafa got there and repeated what Comfort has said to her. Now, there was nothing like mentally, whatever, just you have no moral compass, whatever. Now, Comfort was trying to explain that you don't understand. This thing was sent in a very, very clean context, not the way you think. But guys, we know that Tutupie has had this, you know, beef waiting and cooking. She had been cooking this beef for a long time against Comfort. But at that point in time, she wasn't paying attention. She wasn't listening to anybody. She was just going on and on, ranting. And then she got upset and then she walked out. Now, Comfort went after her. Arafa did not go after her. Arafa went back to sit. Princess, who is obviously Tutupie's friend, went after them. Then they got outside and Tutupie was ranting. She was obviously very, very angry. Now, Comfort was trying to explain herself. That, listen, you don't even understand. Let me explain to you. Okay, what? Say it. Is he weed? Is he weed? What did you think we're talking about? Is he weed? Is he weed? She's getting really upset. Now, Princess, oh my God, God bless Princess. God bless Princess. Princess was steady doing the Lord's work in this particular episode. Yes, and just as Comfort rightly said towards the end, Princess is now officially Assistant Mommy Gio, because she was really doing the Lord's work. Where people were not calling out some people, she was busy doing that effectively. And I was loving every single minute of it. Yes. So Princess came out, yeah, initially, Princess was thinking that, oh, Comfort is actually the villain here. You know, Comfort looked embarrassed. You know, Comfort has said XYZ. But then she was trying to pay attention. Then she realized, okay, it just did not make sense that they were all out there and Tutupie was getting upset. Comfort was looking embarrassed. They were not getting any headway. So she was now saying that, no, Arafa that actually spilled this tea is supposed to be here to come and explain clearly what was said, in what context it was said, why it was said, you know, so that they would peacefully resolve the whole matter. And then she suggested that, you know what, let's set up, you know, a conversation. Let Arafa be there so that we can resolve this thing. But Tutupie obviously was very, very upset. And then she walked away. Comfort as well, upset, angrily walked away. Whilst all of that talk was going on outside, Arafa stayed where she was, and she was acting like, hey, I did not do anything. You know, she was talking to the other women this time around, OJ, Samantha, and some of Samantha's friends. And she was saying in her confessionals that, oh, that she's drama free, that she's not going to go outside and involve herself in all of that drama. That if whoever is really a friend, that the person would not go outside to go and have drama. That she was disappointed. She expected Comfort to allow Tutupie to go. It's not by force. She should not have allowed or stopped Tutupie from going away. I say, child. Now, wow. Now, wow. But guys, it was also very, very upsetting because I just felt like, girl, you cannot just be an instigator and then you sit down and act like you didn't do nothing. No, you're guilty as well. Also, whilst this whole drama was going on, one person's confessionals that was really giving me life was Princess's confessionals. Princess was literally thanking her God that she was not the drama this time around, because of course everybody is used to, you know, tagging her the drama queen, you know, because she's very vocal, she's loud, you know, always bubbly, full of energy. So she was actually very excited that she was not the drama this time around, that at least the drama is coming from some other people, so she's going to be there and just, you know, seeing how everything goes. It's more beautiful, more adorable, you know, to see Princess and her husband in the next scene celebrating their 7th year anniversary being married. Oh my God, guys. I was just gushing over the way Princess's husband was just hyping her, calling her beautiful. The chemistry between these two people, it really showed that these two people are actually friends, you know, where friends marry each other. And it was very obvious that the husband does not mind, you know, Princess being the main character in their marriage. For him, I'm the man, but still I recognize that I'm married to a queen. So let her continue queening in my kingdom. I don't mind. She's just my person, you know. So I was just enjoying the vibe between Princess and the husband. It was really cute. I totally loved it. No qualms about it. There was the next scene. This next scene had Princess, Arafa, Tutupie, and Comfort all seated together, you know, somewhere to resolve the whole issue, you know, settle everything, settle all disputes. And there I was, you know, innocent viewer, thinking that, okay, they're probably just going to, you know, settle their differences over the whole drama that happened at Samantha's fashion event. But then it turned out that after that night, Tutupie had gone ahead to properly poop on the general WhatsApp group. Yes, I call that shit because, oh my God, guys, the WhatsApp messages, it was terrible. It's reeked of so much internal bitterness, so much anger, so much aggression, so much hate, so much vengeance, so much. Oh my God, guys, I don't even know if there was another word I would have added it. It reeked of so much. And guys, from what I read, it did not seem like, you know, it was just a Tutupie and Comfort's issue. It felt like there are some other anger issues that Tutupie was dealing with, and she just included that by transferring all of that aggression at Comfort. Guys, let's read the WhatsApp messages, because I don't think explaining it would actually do enough justice, you know, to this, to understand the enormity and the depth of how disappointed I am. I mean, here's how it started. Laugh, morally stable woman with plenty hair colors at your age. That's age shaming. My sister, laugh, cause I'll finally have God bless you when I take all of your nothing to charity. I don't understand. Was Tutupie planning on robbing Comfort? Of what exactly? How? I don't understand. You have bought market, Miss Goody Two Shoes, bitter old ugly ass hag. Wow. Wow. That was a lot, and that was deep. It's not done, no. It continues. Also, at N, I don't know who the NNN is. Please revert to email sent by my lawyer to Comfort Booth in regards to defamation of character on national TV. Send us an email of where we should address her or who we need to address. Thank you. Defamation of character of what exactly? Ladies and gentlemen, if you've not been following the Real Housewives of Abuja, please kindly go ahead and watch Tutupie's confessionals. Watch Arafa's confessionals. Watch those two people's confessionals especially, and listen to how they insult and drag the other ladies. Why hasn't anybody thrown in any lawsuit yet, especially against Tutupie, whose mouth is constantly running during her confessionals? Oh, so now it's her turn. They say something to your face, and you feel it's so convenient to want to throw in a lawsuit. Over what exactly? Over what you're not sure about, over what you don't even understand the context. And that was what was really pissing me off. As at the time she was typing all this crap, she still did not understand the context of what was said, or even what exactly was actually said. She's really annoying. I just felt like, nah, this is Tutupie going too far now. Throwing in a lawsuit. Okay. Oh, and she even forget that the person that she's throwing a lawsuit at is also, I think Comfort introduced herself as a practicing legal person or a legal practitioner. Okay, let's continue. The message is not done, no, guys. There's still plenty. Oh, this is another one. You people, I can't on same group this woman. If I remove myself, find me individually with an exclamation mark. I'm real life. I don't fuck with fake biatches. Yes, she wrote that. Here's the next one. She said, talk about morals. I don't hear your gist finish, Mommy Gio. What gist is that? Is there some gist about Comfort that Tutupie is not spilling? Tutupie, please spill. We want to know. We want to hear, if there's any. Oh, and then here's this other one. She said, go to hell and burn to ashes with exclamation mark. I'm like, wow. Is it that deep? What exactly did Comfort do to Tutupie? I will continue asking this question till this particular season is done, because I still feel like for something that just happened, like, really, how did they get to go to hell and burn to ashes? It's not gotten to that part yet, but we're seeing that obviously on Tutupie's WhatsApp messages at Comfort. Guys, hold on, it's not over, it's still plenty. Oh yeah, rubbish woman, to think I saw you as cis. I don't associate with your type. My mental unstable self can't relate to your sad self. Sad woman, you're dirty and disgusting. Sis, stay away and call your lawyers if you can afford me. You're dirty and disgusting. Has she ever gone really close to Comfort and Comfort is smelling? Is it that Comfort does not take care of herself enough according to Tutupie's standards? Guys, I just felt like that was Tutupie going really, 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 really low. And then she continued, who is this woman? You all, I thought it's Real Housewives of Abuja. She lives in Kaduna. Why is she on? Does Comfort actually live in Kaduna? Because on the show, I've actually heard Tutupie complain about Comfort's house being quite a distance. She had actually claimed that she drove for over 8 hours to go to Comfort's house. Is it true that Comfort actually lives in Kaduna? But anyways, I'm going to overlook that because, hey, it's really not that deep, right? It's really not that deep. And then she continued, I carried last sleeping with the devil. No wonder she couldn't stay married. Wow. Marriage shaming. Age shaming is not enough. Marriage shaming. And guys, you know, in the course of the whole conversation, it turned out that Arafa was the one that actually gossiped to Princess and Tutupie and other people that Comfort got married and then she got divorced. So it was also quite ironical to me that the same Tutupie, who seems to be desperately looking for a marriage connection on the show, because she herself has been saying several times that she wants to get married this year, she wants to have a child this year, she wants to do everything this year. She is the one that is now marriage shaming someone who is actually married, obviously still married, and has a child. And now the new style of insult is she couldn't stay married. I don't understand. Do people actually choose to, you know, stay married and to not stay married? I don't understand. Like, where is that sense coming from? You know, it was just so pathetic. It was just so pathetic. Okay, Comfort could not stay married. You refused to get married. 1-1. Abi, period. If that's what Tutupie's thinking is coming from, if that's where it's coming from. And then she continued, worry about you, boo. I've sold too many rings instead of getting married to a wrong one because of hunger. So wait, this, you see, all of these Tutupie's messages is actually revealing a lot. It's revealing a lot about Tutupie's sentiment towards Comfort. It's also revealing a lot about Arafa's gossip to Tutupie and Princess about Comfort. Because why would Tutupie think that Comfort got married out of hunger? Because yeah, she's insinuating that Comfort got married for money. She got married to be rich. Yeah, or she got married because she's actually hungry, she's poor, and then the person she got married to is the one that actually lifted her, elevated her. Which, if you ask me, there's absolutely nothing wrong. If you marry someone that actually betters your life, what the hell is wrong with that? What the hell is the problem? Everybody prays for a miracle. So if marriage is going to be your miracle, then what the hell is wrong with that? Anyways, that aside, it just went to show that in the course of Arafa gossiping about Comfort to, you know, Tutupie, a lot more must have been said. Because let's all remember here that Arafa said that Comfort is her husband's friend. So it means that whatever Comfort tells Arafa's husband, there's a possibility that Arafa's husband has been spilling everything to his wife, Arafa, or rather, whatever Comfort tells Arafa's husband, I don't know if I'm saying this right, guys. Yeah, whatever Comfort tells to Arafa's husband, who is her friend, then there's a possibility that Arafa's husband has been spilling all of that confidential information to Arafa. And then now they're on the show together. Arafa is busy spilling it all to Tutupie. How sad. How sad. Indeed, you can't really trust people with your personal information, is it? You can't. Now, let's see if the messages are done. Yeah. Oh, she said, I gallant, baby. We good over here. Like I said, mentor your sad self. Well, the notion of mentorship was actually pushed by the other women in the group, and Tutupie gladly accepted. She was actually desperate to accept it because, of course, she was desperate enough to be seeking marriage. So if you did not want to be mentored in the first place, then why did you accept? And then you're turning around and coming onto WhatsApp to come and make it look like Comfort actually begged you to mentor you. Doesn't really make sense. Anyways, still going by the WhatsApp messages. It continues. I'm not even okay, or I'm not even on your level. I bet I was paid than you, babe. Find your mate. Now she is actually referring to what each of the ladies were paid to be on the show. Wow. Now, wow. Do they even know what they're actually paid individually? I thought it was against their contract, you know, for them to spill what each person was actually paid, because it doesn't really make sense now where this information is actually coming from. Oh, and then she continued, I am covered by the blood of Jesus, in cap locks, dots, period. I mean, period, dot, cap locks, according to Princess. Then she said, no black heart or light-skinned witch can harm me. I go receive Holy Ghost fire. Who is the white-skinned witch? Doesn't really make sense at this point. It means that she's actually throwing jabs at another person. I don't know. Oh yes, said especially the one that don't think what God cannot do exists, like Comfort. Yes, referring to Comfort still. And then she put, ew. Guys, that was all the WhatsApp messages. I read all of them. I had to watch all of them roll through my TV screen, you know, twice. And I was kind of speechless. I was almost gagging. I'm like, oh my God, this is so vile. This is so disgusting. Where is all of these coming from? And my question still remains. But I guess I'll have to wait and watch till the show ends. Yes, this particular season ends. Because I still feel like things are still not really adding up. Now, aside all of those vile messages, the part that now really got me, that made me feel like carrying my slippers, that made me feel like carrying my slippers and stoning it at Tutupie through my screen was when during her confessionals, she now said that she was at that meeting to apologize to Comfort for herself. For herself. Now, she was not apologizing because she felt like she really hurt Comfort, but she was apologizing for herself. You know this thing they say about, oh, when you have issues with someone, just be the bigger person. Go ahead and apologize for yourself. That was exactly what Tutupie was doing. Hey, God. And then I listened to her apology speech. And just like Arafa said, I just felt like that was fake. Yeah, because if you hurt somebody that much, especially someone that actually has good intentions towards you, you know this person has good intentions towards you, but for some weird reason, you're just hateful. And then instead of you to apologize sincerely, you're claiming that no, you're apologizing for yourself, to make yourself feel better, to make yourself feel good about yourself. What does that make you? Very horrible person, really. Very, very horrible person. And I think that Tutupie, you know, really, I'm talking about Tutupie I'm seeing on the show. I don't know someone in real life. So at that point in time, I just felt like, nah, Tutupie needs to do soul searching. Yeah, she needs to speak to someone, you know, probably go for therapy. She needs to consult a professional. She needs to have a heart-to-heart conversation with a professional. Yeah. I feel from all those WhatsApp messages, from the way she's been attacking Comfort from the get-go, I don't know if she's doing all of that because it's a show and she's actually trying to create some TV-worthy content, or she's probably trying to be the drama of the show. I don't know if she's actually just doing all of that, you know, to create content. I don't know, but if she's not doing all of that because of content, then I think she actually needs to speak to a professional, because it feels like there's a lot of hurt that's built up on the inside. And then sadly, Comfort is at the receiving end of it all. Because from all the them say, she has been hearing that, oh, Comfort did not say this, but she was hell-bent on striking at Comfort. And just like Comfort rightly said during her confessionals, all of those messages that Tutupie sent, Tutupie's words at her, it all came with the intent to hurt. And yes, she was really hurt. So guys, I don't know. I just feel like Tutupie really needs to speak to a professional. Anyways, Tutupie apologized to Comfort. Comfort told her thank you and accepted the apology. And she was kind of speechless, you know, because according to her, she read the messages, she had sleepless nights, she was feeling really bad, wondering what exactly she had actually done to Tutupie to deserve all of that. And yeah, the part that I really liked was when Princess changed her for everybody head. Bam! Princess changed it instantly. Oh my guys, I have been waiting for that moment to happen, and then it finally happened. The moment Princess, she started firing at Arafa. Said, Arafa, you are a snake. You're a rat. You are the one that went to go and snitch on your friend Comfort. You people had a conversation in confidence or in private, and then you came, and then you spilled, and then you twisted everything around without even providing context for why such a thing was said. Blah, blah, blah. Almost she fired at Arafa. Arafa, at some point, was stuttering during her confessionals because she knows they've caught her. So she couldn't even talk well during her confessionals. She was like, it was that. And then as usual, be calling Princess a child, calling Princess an animal. Princess owned it with her full chest. She said, yes, I am an animal. King of the jungle. You cannot match up to me. But you are the rat. You're the snake. And guys, I just could not help at that point in time to not agree with Princess, not with the name calling obviously, but with the attack, because it was needed. Because all through the whole episode, right from Samantha's fashion event, Arafa was forming classy. She was acting, I cannot be involved in such drama, whereas she was the one that actually instigated all of that shit. So the fact that Princess was calling her out, I said, go girl, yes, get her, yes. She needs to be called out. Nah, you cannot instigate things and then you come and say that as if you are saying, nah, you need to collect. Everybody must collect. Water. You need to collect. Yes. And then I also loved the part that Tutupie also added her voice, you know, to expose more things that Arafa had actually said to her. And then finally, Comfort decided to give context, because initially, at Samantha's event, she said she did not want to give context because it was not something that the public should hear. But because of how the whole drama was just going, them say, She now decided to give context. So apparently, Arafa and Tutupie, aside drinking, they also get lit on some other things. I don't want to name names, but apparently those things that they get lit on is against the laws of the country, Nigeria. So for what's her name now, Comfort, she was actually concerned about both of them, that okay, what if the authorities get both of you? Aren't you people worried about that? So she had given context that, oh, if both of you are actually, you know, engaged in this thing together, do you think that's Tutupie, do you think you actually have the moral compass to, you know, have that conversation with Arafa? And then she had the same conversation as well with Arafa. Then Arafa went to go and add, are you morally and mentally eligible? Guys, it was just a mess. And it was very obvious that Arafa wanted to instigate shit, and then she went and twisted what Comfort had said to Tutupie. So it was just very, very disgusting. You know the funny thing? This same Arafa that they are calling out on all the nonsense that she said, she was the same person that's been calling Tutupie her friend. They've known each other for a long time, that Comfort is not her friend. She was also the same person that was saying during her confessionals that Tutupie's apology to Comfort was fake. And I'm like, these women, why are people so confused? If you want to be on this side, be on this side. Want to be on this side, be on this side. Why are you acting like a confused person? Stay one place. Stay one place. But anyways, everything was well and good. They resolved the issues. Comfort was really proud of Princess, that she was the mediator and she did it well. He even gave her the title of assistant, I mean, Mommy Gio Jr., you know, and they all laughed about it. And then next scene, Comfort had, you know, invited Arafa to go out golfing, you know, because she had noticed that Arafa was no longer talking to her. And then Arafa was forming anger that you threw me under the bus. Comfort was like, how did I throw you under the bus? She was like, when those ladies were attacking me, were ganging up on me, you sat down there, you weren't saying anything, you were playing the PT card. I'm like, really? And guys, oh, I didn't even mention one funny thing that Arafa was feeling like, or even saying, that she likes coming through for the underdog. That was why she came to tell Comfort everything that the other ladies had been saying about her, that she wanted Comfort to stand up for herself. Meanwhile, when Princess was calling Arafa out, she had also revealed that Arafa had been gossiping about OJ, about Samantha, about everybody, to she and Tutupie. Hey God, guys, it was crazy. And she kept on making it look like, oh, Comfort did something. So Comfort was asking her, what exactly did I do? She said that Comfort did not stand up for her, that she just did not want to open Comfort's sneer. She did not want to expose Comfort. That Comfort, what did you say? Comfort said, okay, say what I say. But she still could not really say what she was claiming that Comfort said. And she was reminding Comfort again that you're not my friend. I've told you several times you're not my friend. I'll say that. Anyways, to let peace reign, Comfort had gone ahead to apologize, you know, to Arafa for making her feel betrayed, you know, and they kind of squashed out the issues. But then it was very obvious that things will never go back the same way. Ladies and gentlemen, that episode ended, but I am still here with a truckload of questions. I still feel like I've been saying this entire video that there's a lot more that meets the eyes about the beef that exists between these women. And I'm still going to exercise patience, you know, to find out, you know, as the show progresses. I'm going to wait it out till the season ends because I cannot wait to find out. But in the meantime, go ahead and share with me your highlights of this particular episode of The Real Housewives of Abuja. And I will see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah. Have an amazing day. Bye.